Hi, this is Matt Getter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Tuesday, May 23rd, 2023. The address we're inspecting today is 906 Toliver Road, Molalla, Oregon, 97038. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it's to be noted some H sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron, ABS, 3034, or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. So we are in 4-inch ABS plastic drain piping. Immediately we're going to transition to cast iron. So right from the get-go, because of the older metal piping in the northwest soil, really this should be considered like a deferred cost item, and I'll keep my fingers crossed it just keeps on going and going. But this is, so there is 1960s sewer piping still in use. A little bit of marginal pitch to start there. So I'd recommend having a sewer scope every few years, keeping an eye on this area, and then of course repair or replace as needed. And then after 3 feet, there's some roots coming in the line there. You can see at the connection. It looks like good news is it goes back to plastic piping. Bad news is there is some root intrusion occurring right there, and that's just right where I'm kneeling right here in the front yard. So some roots coming through. And good news, I don't know why there's a section of cast iron still, but it looks like we go back to plastic piping, and so we've been modernized since then. But there's a small section of cast iron remaining. Looks like the direction of the sewer pipe runs just pretty much straight as an arrow to the street in front of the house. Bit of marginal pitch here. There's a little bit of an offset there causing some standing water at 37 feet. Looks like we come back out of it pretty quick like. So at 39 feet we go back to cast iron, and of course there's more root intrusion occurring there on the right. This is the top right hand corner of the line. So this is almost to the flower bed but still in the grass. And we transition to PVC, so another section of older piping, and then we go back to a plastic piping for whatever reason. Oh, I'm sorry, this is an asbestos concrete piping, and then we drop into the lateral. We'll call it 53 feet to the city lateral. So this would be the end officially of buyer-owner responsibility throughout 53 feet away from the house. So we started in ABS, we transitioned to cast iron, we transitioned to ABS, and we were ABS for a good portion of the piping all through the front yard. Then we transitioned to concrete, and there's root intrusion. So there's root intrusion in a couple areas. So I'd recommend before closing, passing the video and the report onto a drain repair specialist to make suggestions for repair. So the sewer pipe needs some attention at this point. Okay, we have turned off the water, drained everything out. There still is residual stuff coming through. I'm gonna just get started on the pullback. So again, because of root penetration, sewer pipe needs some attention. And it looks like there is PVC. So we kind of flip-flop back and forth with the materials. We've got some ABS, we've got some cast iron, we've got some ABS, we've got some concrete, we've got some PVC, and we've got some concrete again. Kind of flip-flop. And there's back to the concrete. Yeah, definitely flip-flopping materials. There's the ABS. Looks like we got some better news. It looks like maybe it wasn't root, just a bunch of debris stuck to the side of the pipe. Looks like it's fallen off. Well, I think that's there on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. So that's more good news. Looks like just debris rather than roots on that second one. Still root penetration on the first one. There's that section of cast iron, like I said, and there's the root penetration. So I'm not sure why this section of cast iron is still here. It would be nice if that had been replaced with everything else. So the section of cast iron, and then the clean out is ABS. So then we go back to ABS right here. I'm just not sure why that 2 or 3 foot section of cast iron is still there, but anyway, there's some root penetration happening there.